and my artists and my family again, and you won't even hear a knock at the door. Now welcome to my streets.
Hey, Samore Love bugs. You have now tuned into my Empire recap. Guys, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Hit that subscribe button right now. Boom. Also, be sure to share this video wherever you like to share videos. And don't forget to give that good old thumbs up if you love Empire, just like I do. And if you're also happy that the baseball is over and we have Empire back, give it that thumbs up, okay? All right, guys. So we want to talk about this. This was a really good episode, I must say, and I was totally inspired by Cookie and all her bang hairstyles. Like I was saying on Twitter, Samore's World, definitely check me out. Like I was saying on Twitter, I was like, I'm about to wear a bang hairstyle tonight because Cookie was killing it with the bang hairstyles, okay? So Hakeem has been kidnapped, as we know, and on the flip side, Becky, she is getting her groove back, honey. She is doing the darn thing with one of the new artists. And I was like, okay, she was lifting up the leg and everything. I was like, but hold on, this is the same Precious. All right. She done started working at Empire. She don't know how to act, boy. So the rehearsal is going on, and Cookie, it was rehearsal with the girls, and Cookie's there. She receives a video that shows Hakeem, like, you know, bondaged away. Just, he had his hands tied, his mouth was covered and everything, and he looked like he was kidnapped, but she thought it was some kind of prank. She's like, oh, Luscious and his antics. So she, after that, she goes over to Luscious where he's actually in the studio with Jamal. He's there playing the piano. And I could tell you guys, Luscious, he knows how to invoke brilliance out of people. Like, it's like you can just be like, the waters in the sand. And then he tells you, remember the time that your mother left you in the playpen. You gotta remember that, okay? Use that in your song, and you be like, I remember, and it'd be like, wow, where the heck did that come from? You know, he gets it out of these artists. So he was there, kind of like coaching Jamal away, just getting it out of him, and then Cookie burst in like, what is this? What is wrong with you? You know, she's pretty much blaming him for everything, and he's like, wait, I didn't do this. This isn't my thing, but I know what we can do. So he goes into action. It's crazy because as much as they try to get away from Luscious, they always end up coming back to him, asking him for some type of help. Isn't it crazy? So Jamal wanted to go with them, but they was just like, no, this is too dangerous. They might try to take you as well. You gotta stay here. Sorry. I mean, you and your brother, I mean, that's how family is, though. You could be fighting one day, then a couple days later, unless you really one of those people that hold a grudge, even with your family. I mean, as long as you grew up together, you were close, I don't think that really anything could really break that bond, like, to the point where you never want to speak again, or you don't care if they're hurt. You know? I mean, at least that's how I feel. I don't know if everybody in the world feel that way. I know if it's a distant relative, that's kind of different, but you grew up with somebody, nah. So Andre, he is taking over as president. Now he wants to use his presidential, I don't know what I was going to say. He wants to use his power, his presidential power. I think that's what I was trying to say. And do what he got to do. If he needs to remove some artists, that's what he's going to do. And it just so happens that one of the new artists, like I said earlier, is the man that Becky's banging. So when she sees that, she's a little worried, but she's hoping that everything's going to be all right. She got to set up like meetings and stuff for them to speak to him and things like that. He's trying to make sure everybody knows that he's the HNIC. Head Negro in charge. No, we're not saying the other N word, but yeah, that's kind of close, right? Okay. So anyways, Hakeem, he gets out, and somehow he ends up at Anika's place. And Anika, at that same moment, she was talking to her mom on the phone, like, was she jogging? I think she was just walking, but I think she had on a jogging outfit, and she's just like, oh, my life is over. I don't have anyone. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I'm going to move on. I don't have anything. Girl, this is your fault, but okay. So yeah, she's crying, about to go into her house, and in walks Mr. Hakeem, gives her a little kiss on the lips, and I'm like, girl, she must be desperate. And she must be just like, you know what? I'm going to take the next guy that says he cares or he shows me some affection. Because I already know they probably did the do. I mean, the way he was pushing up on her, he needed someone to take the pain away real fast, get the stress to relieve it, you know, and just come all over the place. I can't believe I just said that. But it's the truth, right? We talking real. We talking the truth here. But yeah, that's what he wanted. And that's exactly what he was about to get. And like I said, she must have been desperate, because I could not do nobody. You couldn't pay me enough to have sex with somebody with blood running down their face. Like, that's not sexy. That's not hot to be. I mean, love is blind and it'll take over your mind. But they ain't even in love, so I couldn't be that blind to it. But okay. So yeah, it was pretty clear once Hakeem got back to his dad's place that he was upset. He seems to have, what is it called? I think it's called post-traumatic syndrome or stress or something like that. He seems to have that because he was just so angry. I think he was mostly angry because he couldn't hurt anybody, and he felt like he was being punked. And I don't mean like punk, like, haha, you're being punked. But like, you know, like somebody's roughing him up. He can't do anything, almost like a little defenseless little child or something. So he was just being so like stanky dink to everybody. Everybody's trying to look out for him. They help him. They're showing him that they love him. They've shown him affection. And he's just not really he's not really receptive to it at the moment. What happened after that? So Cookie, she sets up a meeting after she spoke with, what's this guy? Is he, I don't know if he's like supposed to be PR. Is he supposed to be security? I guess I'm gonna say, it's like I saw when he came in, but I think I just kind of like cut out what he said in my brain or something, because I don't know what the Hispanic guy is. I know he's banging her now. We gonna get into that, but I don't know what he really was. So anyways, he tells her, gives her this great idea that he used to be a cop, and perhaps she should get the people that tortured Hakeem to be her security, because Hakeem now wants security. He wants to feel safe. So she's like, that sounds crazy, but he's like, no, get this. And he gives her like a whole scenario of how when he was a cop, something went down, and once they hired them as official security, everything went much better. I'm like, really, bro? Like, for real though? That's the story you will give her? I still don't see it. Like, you gave me the vision. I closed my eyes, but I still don't see how that's smart, because this dude is traumatized. I'm spinning all over the place. He's traumatized by these people, and you think that it would be a grand or great idea to have these people watch him and be security for him 24/7. So now he has to relive this thing every single day? Come on. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. But anyways, she kind of considers it. Her and Hakeem, they set up a meeting and go to see these dudes that had kidnapped Hakeem. And she kept on asking Hakeem before they went, like, yo, you good? You alright? You sure? He's like, yeah, I'm fine, Ma. I'm fine. I'm good. As soon as the two of them get inside of the place, all of a sudden he busted out with the gun, and I'm just like, I knew he wasn't good. I knew he wasn't good. I mean, who can be good and cool and cordial? I mean, even me, who can be cordial to some effed up people, I couldn't see myself being cool with people that took me captive, that tried to torture me, that bust up my eye. I couldn't see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he busts out with the gun and he's like, what now? You know, he's ready. What's up? Huh? What, you ain't talking big now? Now that you got a gun pointed in your face? But then Cookie had to bring him down, bring him back to earth, and she kind of was just like, Hakeem, I don't want to lose you again. It's like, please, just put the gun down. So he gives it to her. She takes it. She does it. She's like, if anybody's going down for something, it's going to be me. Like, I think she'd rather take the rap than to have him go away. So she just was like, yo, don't mess with me and my family again. And if you do, it's going to be problems. Like, because I'm not playing with y'all. You know, she got real thug, like real gangster, real New York flow with it. Following that, what else happened? They had the meeting. Then they had a party where those same people that I was talking about, the new artists, they kind of was doing their thing. The first guy, the Papa guy that is doing his thing with Becky, he was good. And then the next person that went up was Frankie. She was doing her little thing there too, you know, getting in there with her thug-like voice, like, yes. But then all of a sudden, freaking some guys, and he's just like acting freaking like ridiculous and just saying a whole bunch of stupidness. And you know, she has a short fuse and she will pop off if she needs to pop off. So that's exactly what happened. He got like kicked in the face and punched in the face and the nuts and everything, and then she was just like, and she left because she knew, she kind of felt like she had disappointed Luscious because she couldn't hold her temper, so she was out. I think that Luscious actually admires her because she's such a firecracker. I think that he likes the controversy and he likes those things within his organization or his empire. That's why he wants Hakeem back on his team. But because he can't get Hakeem, I think that he feels that, her name is Frankie, right? I've been calling her that for like this whole review. I hope I'm saying the right name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, that she pretty much, now I done lost my train of thought. So yeah, I feel like he's taking her because he can't get who he really wants at the moment. So it's like, if I can't get Hakeem, who's a firecracker who does all kind of stupidness and craziness and is always in the paper and things like that, let me have her because she's very talented. She's just as good as him. She got it. So later on, when she was walking to her house, or I guess she was going home, he actually was waiting for her, and she was just like, yo, I guess I blew it. And he's like, nah, it's not even like that. He's like, and he gives her a new beat and has her spitting. She coming up with some lyrics straight off the back on some Jay-Z flow. I was like, okay, I see you, honey. I couldn't do that, but more power to you for doing it. You know, I would have to like write it, rewrite it, write it again, like my draft, my final copy, you know. And it probably still wouldn't sound too good because I can do poetry, I can do you know, things like that. I can do spoken word. I have one that I gotta perform. I keep on forgetting though, but I have to memorize it. I can do things like that, but as far as rapping, Samore Love raps is whack. Then they had another performance where Hakeem, he was with the girls that he has on his label or whatever, and the girl, I forgot her name. I'm sorry, I'm not too good with the names today. It's not name day for me. But she was, she sang, and then it was supposed to be his part, and you could tell he was still like faded. He was still gone in another world, still thinking about the things that had happened. I think he needs to take some type of, I think he needs to go to counseling or something in order to help him to get past this. But you know, black people, they too proud sometimes, and they just don't want to go through those types of things because they think that once you go see a psych doctor or psychologist or psychiatrist that you're crazy. You know, that's the first thing that they think of, not like I'm getting help to better myself. So yeah, now he had the little performance, and she really stood up for him, helped him to overcome his fears or whatever. She sung to him, made him look at her, focus on her, and then he got it back and he was on the stage. And you know, it's messed up because Luscious was hoping that he failed because then he knew that he would probably come back to him. But he did his thing, and Luscious was just like, you know, just mad about it. After the performance, they had like a little after party thing, and the same girl, you know, he gave a toast to everybody, thanked everybody. Then a knock comes on the door, and it's Anika. And she's just like, oh my God, I just wanted to make sure that you were okay. And then she kind of looks in and sees the Hispanic girl, and the Hispanic girl looks at her, and they both look as though, damn, this is the man that I'm falling for, or this is the man that I want. Because you can tell that this Hispanic girl, she wants to be exclusive with him, but she just doesn't want all the craziness. She doesn't want the cheating. I don't think she wants to settle. It's like, if you're with me, you're going to be with me, and you're going to respect me as well. She's one of those people that command respect, and it's all about your mannerism and the way that you act, that people, as far as the way people will kind of like, you know, the way that people will accept you and the way people will talk to you. So I feel like she more so wants that type of lifestyle. She's a decent girl. Anika, we all know Anika's story, honey. But yeah, he just pretty much gave Anika the side chick line, the side chick action, and just kind of was like, yeah, it's a bad time. Yeah, okay, so see you around. She's like, well, call me if you need anything. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Slams the door right in her face, and she's just like, oh, okay. Well, all right, I guess I'll go home since I'm not invited in. And following that, Cookie, she seems to have the same thing. We're suffering from the same type of, she does the same thing that her son does. She feels some type of way, and she uses, or used in this particular moment, I can't say she's done it throughout the season, but she used sex as a way to kind of relieve her stress. So she goes up to the Hispanic guy. You know, I just realized this was the guy from I Can Do Bad All By Myself. Yes, that was my movie. I looked at him like, hold on. He was the guy from the church that lived in her basement that she fell in love with, her love interest. Yes, she's making sure she get all her friends up in this show. And you know what? That's a good friend. That's someone who you can definitely count on. You know, now I think Tyrese is going to be in it soon. So yeah, with friends like that, you know, those are the best type of people that don't forget about you when they get up. You know, and she's going to have many blessings. But anyways, back to the show. So she goes to him, and she is just like, you know, I want you to make it all go away. Everything that I've endured this whole week, I want it gone. And he's like, you know what? I got you. He takes off his shirt, and then we see this bull on the back of his back. And at that moment, I really didn't remember the significance. I'm not sure if they had actually mentioned it throughout the episode. Maybe I might have missed that part. But then, like, the coming attractions, when they showed the little commercial scenes for upcoming episodes, they did show that he was with the same bad guys that kidnapped, what's his name, Hakeem. And they was all like, oh, it's not about banging booty, it's about getting that money. You know, I'm paraphrasing. But he's bad, y'all. And I knew something wasn't right when he would tell her to hire the people that freaking kidnapped your son. I wouldn't even allow these people to touch my spit. You know, I wouldn't even allow my spit to fall on their face. Never mind for them to work for me and get money from me. Yeah, okay. Guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. And don't forget to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode and everything like that. I'm looking forward to reading those comments. They brighten up my day. See you in the next one. Later.